so nice to see you. Today is Tuesday, not Monday.
Not Monday.
Can you guys believe that it's already May?
Not just as May.
Teacher, Grandma said that is Tuesday.
So right now.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. What?
It's almost our birthday.
What day is your birthday on? What? Is it in May? I can't hear
I
you.
think they froze.
All right, type it in the chat if you want to, friend. Okay, we're going to share our screen. We're going to take a look at what we have going on today. All right, thumbs up if you can see my screen that says grade 2, module 3. Okay, Anaya can see. Everybody else, can you see? I hope so. Okay. All right, friends, what are we doing today? Well, we're all done with how-to writing. We're still gonna schedule a time for you guys to read those to us, but we'll worry about that in a little while. For now, I wanna focus on moving forward. So what do you see in this picture right here? Type in the chat or raise your hand to share. What do you notice about what's on this slide here? What do you think we could
Remember, friends, pictures can give you clues. So here's a picture, and it's giving you a clue about what we're going to be doing today. What do you notice?
I'm going to open the chat and look for friends to type an answer in there. Oh, you can't. There you go. Now you can. Sorry about that. What do you think we're learning about today? I see this little guy here with wings. Bzz, bzz. I see a flower. I see some friends eating breakfast.
We have to say bye soon, guys. I have to take a bath.
Okay, bye, Emmy. Have a good bath. Jamie, so cute. All right, I'll tell you, friends, we're going to talk about bees. We're going to talk about pollinating. We're going to talk about apple trees. B says he sees a bee flying to a flower.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. So here's our target today. Not our target, I'm sorry, our guiding question today.
Friends, we have a new guiding question, and this is it.
What do these fruits, flowers, and vegetables have to do with plants and pollinators? So what are these fruits right here? I see apples, watermelon, grapes, carrots, broccoli, eggplants, pears. What do all of these things have to do with pollinators? Think in your brain. Imad?
They have to do with it because pollinators make the food.
You're so right. Pollinators help make the food. All right, let's continue. Here's our target for the day. I can read to collect information about the relationship between a specific plant and pollinator. So I can read to collect information about the relationship between a specific plant and a pollinator. What does that word relationship mean? So we're looking at the relationship between a plant and a pollinator. So how they are
connected or how they are separated.
You can raise your hand or you can unmute and say it. Type it in the chat.
Connected.
Good.
Connected, yeah.
Is that you, Jamie, or Brene? Whoever it was. Good job.
Me.
Absolutely right. Okay, Jamie, good job. So we're going to talk about how plants and pollinators are related. You probably have a little bit of an idea already because we've learned about them a lot already, but we're going to learn some more, okay?
Okay.
We're going to watch a really, really cool video. Miss Ishlay, can you see the video?
I cannot.
PowerPoint. See the PowerPoint?
I see the PowerPoint.
Okay. I have to stop and I have to reshare.
It's got to be at 3:15.
3:15, sure does. Okay. Let me make it big. All right, can we see the video? Thumbs up. London. Okay, good. Here we go. Oh, wow, that's so cool. You see the pollen? Oh,
Those are hummingbirds. We learned all about those.
But they're colorful hummingbirds.
they are colorful. You're right. Good notice.
Ooh.
Oh, watch this. Yeah, the spiders can be pollinators too. Oh,
So cute. Oh.
so pretty, right?
Little hummingbird.
The butterfly.
Ooh. Blue colors. I do not know what is that.
Eyes.
Ooh.
They're pretty cool. Good job, Adanya. Bees pollinate to get sweet food. Right, Denai. Look at him getting the pollen. He's so cute.
Wow.
And next,
Oh, look at.
Look at those bees.
think of one thing you can share that you noticed while you watch this when we finish. What are you gonna share about the cool?
It looks scary.
Something new. Hold on, London. Strawberries.
Yummy.
Strawberries.
Look how it changes.
What?
That looks like raspberries.
That's how they do that?
That's how they grow, yeah.
What?
Flower.
Whoa. Bats.
Bats are pollinators too. Look at them. Wow.
They look cute.
They're cute.
I told you a bat was a pollinator.
You're right.
They look cute.
Look how big, look how far in he goes.
Puts his nose all the way in that flower.
That's by the head.
Look at
You look like it looked like a mouse, but it can fly.
You're right.
Those cute wings are so adorable.
Oh, a baby. Look at the baby.
Oh. The pollen.
He's got his nectar. Whoa.
What is that?
Sticky nectar.
Bees.
Oh, oh my God.
Oh no, oh no.
I saw this.
Oh,
What happens?
He's hatching out of the chrysalis.
it's just a little scary.
Wow.
Eat this one. I never got to eat.
They have pretty colors.
Beautiful, yeah. So be thinking about what you notice about pollinators and their relationship to fruits, vegetables, and flowers.
I want to see a video. What was that?
That was Lizzie.
That was Lizzie. She wanted to learn.
Oh,
I thought it was really cool.
got a dog too. They look pretty.
Stop it in the back. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what?
Up there. What is one thing you noticed? Either raise your hand or type in the chat about pollinators and their relationship to fruits, vegetables, and flowers. London, go ahead.
I noticed that the bats get their head really down so they can get the nectar.
Yeah, the
Yes.
bats are eating the nectar. So we know that one part of the relationship between pollinators and plants is that they use them to eat, right? Who else wants to share something they noticed about that video? Adanya?
I learned that bees, when they go in the middle of a flower, they like, when the bees are in the middle of a flower, they like,
What gets on their body when they're in the middle of the flower?
Pollen.
Pollen, and then what do they do?
And then they move to another flower and
Yeah.
the pollen gets off.
Good job, Adanya. Briella, do you have something you want to share? Okay, go ahead. You got to unmute yourself though.
Something that I learned is that the bats stick their face all the way in the flower.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
That was cute.
What did you guys notice when that strawberry turned from green to red? Did you notice that part? Did you see that? So it was growing. That's only possible because of pollinators, right?
That looks like a raspberry. It looks like the raspberry.
There was a raspberry too.
Yeah, there were a few different fruits and vegetables in that video. All right, I'm gonna go back to sharing my screen. We're gonna talk about a couple more things before you get started on your day. All right, you wanna talk about our questions, Ms. Ishalay?
Sure. So friends, our guiding questions, there's 2 of them, and let me just move your faces. They say, how do we get the fruits, flowers, and vegetables we enjoy? And how do we become researchers and share our learning? So friends, we are going to be studying how we actually get the fruit, flowers, and vegetables. And then we're going to do some researching and share about it.
So fun. We did some researching and shared about it when we did our how-to writing as well. So you guys are pretty much experts already. But
Totally.
We're focusing on how our fruits, our flowers, and our vegetables come into our lives. All right. We need to talk about something called text features. If you've ever heard the term text features before, put your finger on your nose. If you've ever heard text features, Briella's heard it, Jamie's heard it, Imad's heard it, Tamira's heard it. Most of us have heard it. London's heard it. Okay, good. I'm so glad. So there are a few different ones that we need to pay attention to when we're reading nonfiction books. So books that are true, that are factual, and that have photographs. So I'll start with one. Let's take turns, Miss Ishley. I'll tell one.
Sounds good.
One. Okay. So can you see my little pointer mouse here? Okay.
Yep.
This one right here is a photograph. The job of a photograph is obviously to show you something. Sometimes it's hard to imagine things, so photographs help us to see them. And photographs by nature are real. They're taken at a real time of a real thing.
Yep, they're not cartoons, they're not drawn, they're usually a real picture taken by somebody.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about a caption. A caption usually tells about a photograph. That's the job of the caption.
Yeah, it tells you exactly what you're seeing. The glossary, friends, the glossary tells you about important words in the text that you might not be familiar with. So they're usually words that have to do with science or social studies that you need to know the definition or the meaning of in order to understand what you're reading. That's a glossary.
The next one is a diagram. So a diagram can show how something might change or kind of evolve. So if we wanted to do like a life cycle of a plant, we would show the seed and then the sprout and then the plant and then the flower.
Yeah, it kind of like breaks something down into steps or like different parts. Yeah. Over here, we have a table of contents. I know that all of you have learned about the table of contents and even written one before, but in case you forgot or you don't remember, the table of contents tells you where in a book you can find a certain subject or a certain page or a certain paragraph.
The heading, friends, we know is usually found at the top of the page, and it kind of tells you what you're going to be reading about.
A map would show you where in the world or where in somewhere you can find something. It usually has labels of countries, states, or cities.
And then a label we did that when we did our scientific drawing of a bee. You labeled the head, the body, the wings, the legs. So it kind of breaks down something by its different parts.
Yes. Okay, so I want to spend more time on this, friends, but I want to spend even more time on our reading. So I'm going to kind of go quick through this part. If you are confused about any of these text features or you don't know what they mean, come back to this video and re-watch this part and we explained what each one is, okay? But I want to make sure we have time to read our reading together before we have to go. Jamie, what's up?
Japanese killers, hornets, were found in the U.S. and threats like
You're talking about the bees? Talking about the killer bees? Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Sharing. All right, we're going to move on though. We're going to keep pushing forward and we're going to read a pollinator text about bees and about apples and tomatoes, friends. So we're going to talk about the connection between the pollinator and the plant specifically. All right, friends, if you're typing in the chat, make sure that you're typing something that has to do with what we're learning about or answering a question, okay? Sound good? Yeah, okay. All right, I see some text features labeled here. I see title, label, and caption. So the title is going to tell us what it is we're talking about. The label is going to tell us what our pictures are showing. And the caption are explaining the picture.
About the picture. Yeah.
Friends, if you're not muted, please go ahead and mute yourself. Okay. All right, so does somebody volunteer to read us this text up here? Just the text on the top. Looking for a volunteer. Looking for a friend. London, go ahead, read us what this says up here.
an apple grown inside each flower.
Good job. An apple grows inside of each of these flowers. Did you know that, friends? That an apple will pop up right there and grow? Kind of crazy.
Uh-huh.
Then it says, bees come from pink flower petals. There is yellow pollen too. Why do you think that the bees are attracted to this apple flower? Knows why the bees would be attracted to that flower. Briella? You have to unmute yourself, honey.
'Cause it's sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. And what about the color? What color is it?
It's
Yeah, it's like pink and white, and they really like those bright colors, right? All right, do we have a volunteer to read us over here about tomatoes? Imad will do it. Go ahead, Imad.
a juicy, ripe tomato. Tastes delicious. The
Good job.
flower has flat yellow petals. Bees like the colorful petals. They also like the nectar.
Good job. The
Really
bees
great.
like the petals and the nectar.
Miss Deacon, I have a question.
What's up?
What is the title of this again?
Merci beaucoup, bees.
Is merci beaucoup English?
No, Miss Ishlay, that's French.
Oh, okay.
That means thank you very much, bees. I forgot to talk about that part, Miss Ishlay. Started reading. All right, we
We're
have
excited.
3 questions that we want you to help us answer. And you're going to do this same thing where you read a text and answer these 3 questions after we get off here today. Jamie, do you have a question? Or you just press the button? Press the button? Okay. All right, so the first question is, what was this text about? Open up the chat and type to us. What was this text about? And make sure you put it in a sentence. Say, the text is about, I'll type those words for you so you know how to.
Oh, I'm doing it right now.
Oh, twins. Briella, can you type? Can you type it in?
What is this text about?
Text is about elephants? No. The text is about,
Shoes. It's about shoes.
no, it's about pumpkins, Missy.
Oh. Flowers?
It is about bees, but type us a little bit more information than that. Tell us more. It doesn't just say bees, 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 bees. Got a lawnmower going.
It sounds like somebody's buzzing.
Somebody's cutting their lawn, I think. Briella, what's up? Do you just want to share with your voice? Okay, go ahead.
This text is about the fruits and the vegetables and how the bees do the pollinate the flowers.
Kiss your brain, Briella.
That is great.
That sentence starter, you said this text is about, and then you told us that it's about pollinators and how they pollinate fruits and vegetables. You are absolutely correct.
And the specific pollinator that we talked about in this text are bees.
Yes, you're right. Okay, the next question that we want you to answer or to think about is, what is one new piece of information that you learned from this text? So you can start your answer with, I learned. What did you learn? If you'd like to just raise your hand, we can share with our voices too. London, what did you learn, my love?
Bats, bees, butterflies. I learned how pollinators work.
Oh, good one. I learned how pollinators work. You're absolutely right. You learned that they go to the apple and the tomato plants and pollinate them. Good job. Janaya?
I noticed that they get pollen differently.
Yeah, good one. They get it in different ways or from different plants in different places. And lastly, what text features helped you learn new information in this text? So I see 3 different text features up here at the top. They're in blue writing. Imad?
One text feature that helps me know what I'm reading about is the caption.
The caption, good job. I love how you restated the question too. So the caption helped us to know what we were looking at, right? In case we were confused or we didn't know. Good job. All right, friends, so we answered these questions together. I'm gonna skip over that because we're kind of running low on time. So here is what you need to do. Miss Ishla, you wanna explain to them what they need to do?
Sure. So friends, what you're going to do is you are going to read the text, and the text is called Forever Grateful Flies and Wasps. So you are going to read it, and then you're going to answer the 3 questions on Google Classroom. You're going to answer, what was the text about? What is one new piece of information that you learned from the text? And what text feature helped you learn that new piece of information?
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, and I'm gonna show you on Google Classroom where you need to go. Okay, so you're going to,
I already have it.
oh my goodness, okay. We got Google stuff. Okay, you're gonna go into your class, go to classwork, and go to ELA and writing with Miss D. And Miss D, that's us. Welcome.
Hello.
You're going to click on Tuesday, May 5th. That's today. Oh, wow, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna click on it, and you're gonna see a couple of different things. You're gonna see this file here, which is your reading. You're just gonna click on it to read it, okay? And then you're going to click on your assignment here, where you're just gonna answer those same questions that we just answered together. So what is the text about? What is one new piece of information that you learned? And what text features helped you learn the new information. Okay? So again, you're going to read it and then you're going to fill out those 3 questions.
The piece you're going to read, friends, is about flies and wasps. So you're going to learn new information today about flies and wasps.
This is looking a little funny, friends, so I'm going to go in and try to fix that. I don't know why those words are over the picture, but I'll work on it.
Mine too.
What'd you say, honey?
That's what mine look like too.
That's what
Oh,
you're,
it looks silly.
yeah, I'll go try to, I thought I had fixed that, but I'll go try and fix it one more time. Briella, what's up?
Do we have to hand in our B-book?
We have your B-books, girlfriend. The
Oh.
whole thing. You don't worry about going back and pressing turn in. We can see it just as it is. Okay, but thank you for asking that question.
Great
Does anybody
question.
else have a question or a concern that they need answered before you get to work? Jamie, you have your hand raised. Do you have a question? No? All right, if you are all set to get started, go ahead and get started. I'll fix that reading for you real quick and I'll put the video up in case you want to rewatch it. Okay, friends? Love you lots. Have a
Bye,
great
friends. See you
day.
tomorrow.
Call us if you need us.
Wait, I gotta say goodbye to Danya.
Oh,
Adanya already left, honey.
She did?
Yep.
she's still here.
Oh, no, she's still here. Sorry. Say bye.
Wait.
Bye, friends.
Friend.
Say bye.